Good morning and happy Thursday, everyone. Well, how do I put this? There's some good news. It's it was actually a little bit warmer yesterday. Um, in fact, I said yesterday my low was that it was cold out, but honestly, as the day went on, it got a lot better. Of course, my low is I heard that we're gonna get a really big, really big snowstorm on like Sunday into Monday, which, I mean, I hope at this point everyone knows to drive safely in that weather, as well as plan ahead of time if you're going to, get up and get your stuff done before you got like going to work and everything. So, I guess my low is I'm a little bit nervous about, the weekend stuff. I mean, it's weird. Like, at least if it happened on Friday and Saturday, I wouldn't be able to do much, but it wouldn't affect like how I go about the week. You know what I mean? Um. So yeah, there's that. My high is um. I saw the Masked Singer last night. That was a lot of fun. Talk about that. Hey, listen, you saw the title of the video. You know exactly what I'm going to be talking about today. Uh, and my act of kindness. Let's see. So I'm trying to remember everything I did yesterday. I did do a favor for somebody. I did that. Also the door for some people. I also remember to call my mom because you gotta do that. Okay, so Masked Singer time. Let's go. Let me get my notes out. Right. It was a Clueless night, and two people were unmasked. Holy cow! I forgot two people were unmasked last night. Um, Let me see if I can. Actually, um, hmm. Oh, actually, um, yeah. Sorry, I'm really tired. It's felt like a long week. Don't worry. I promise. After I do this video, well, first I'll do my short, and then I'll get some coffee. So first of all, before I get into what what the songs were, I need to talk about Clues for a little bit because no kidding, I was actually in my early 30s when I finally saw the movie. Um, I had like Alicia Silverstone and Paul Rudd. I think if I recall correctly, didn't the movie end with like them getting together because like they're step siblings or something. I don't know. I'll look it up later. Um, so needless to say, this like pretty much all of these songs were like my childhood once upon a time. I mean, doing Kids in America, the group doing Kids in America by Kim Wilde. I mean, come on. I remember like actually I remember the Digimon movie. Like that was definitely one of the that song was definitely used a lot in the promotion. Only I think it was done by a different band, but you wouldn't have that song. You wouldn't have that version without Kim Wilde's original version. Snow Cone did "Stronger" by Britney Spears. Um, Again, Britney Spears, Britney Spears was all the rage when I was a kid. Scared that Girls Just Want to Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper. I mean, come on. That song doesn't get more classic than that. I think Girls Just Want to Have Fun might very well be the very first 80s song I ever heard. Actually, was that song made in the 80s? Hold on. It feels like it's the 80s. When was it made? Um, uh, 1984. So, no, that was not it. Oh, that's interesting. Um, Get this, the original singer of Girls Just Want to Have Fun was done by singer and writer Robert Hazard, who recorded the demo in 1979 from a male perspective. Then Cyndi Lauper in 1983, so I was right, flipped the lyrics to create the feminist anthem we know today. Cool. I did not know that. I mean, I'm pretty sure anyone who's ever heard Girls Just Want to Have Fun has heard the Cyndi Lauper version, so. Okay. I get the feeling that the Robert Hazard version's good too, but because it's not from a female perspective, it's probably going to sound a little bit dated. I don't know. And Handyman did Can I Kick It by a Tribe Called Quest, which here's the thing, I've heard that song many times in my life. Funny enough, my most recent version was, actually, you know what? I'll talk about that a little bit later, because it actually, goes into, next week's theme. I'll talk about that in a minute. Picasso did Fake Plastic Trees by Radiohead. And we got a wild card, which was The Crane, and It's Not Right, But It's Okay by Whitney Houston. And they unmasked 2 people. That's crazy. I mean, Handyman wound up being Tone Loc, and Scarab Scarab was Taraji P. Henson. Seriously, they've been trying to get Taraji P. Henson for a long time on the show. So I'm glad they finally, there's always been a whole bunch of singers that the judges have guessed over the years. And I know for a fact that they've guessed Taraji P. Henson a lot more than once. So I'm glad they finally got it. That's really cool. Now, I said earlier that when Handyman did Can I Kick It by a Tribe Called Quest, I heard that song many times. Most recently was a couple of years ago for the promotion of the movie Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Madness. Now, what does that have to do with anything? because next week is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles night. Oh. Okay, I just had a really great idea. Because it's very clear that I'm like 90% sure that the judges are going to be wearing the iconic colors that the Turtles wear. You know, Leonardo is blue, Donatello's purple, Michelangelo's orange, Raphael's red. Which judge is going to wear what color, though? Like Robin is definitely Leonardo. I could definitely see Robin Thicke wearing Leonardo's blue. One of the girls is going to wind up. You know what? I think. I think. Jane McCarthy Wahlberg. She's going to wear Donatello's purple. Because Donatello's a smart one, and Jane McCarthy has been like, you know, on a consistent level, she's guessed the most correct. So I guess that's why she would probably wear purple. Rita Ora would be Raphael, simply because Rita and Raphael begin with the letter R, which red also starts with. That's how she would red. And it would be so fitting for Ken Jeong to be Michelangelo's orange. It just would. Here's the thing, though. If Rita Ora wore red, you know, the Raphael's color, then everyone's gonna think she's cool but rude. Yes, I'm pretty sure. I mean, listen, it's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'll be saying this in next week's video, but it's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, man. I mean, I guess I should probably explain my... Ooh. Do I talk about this now or later? You know, I'll talk about it on a different video. I was going to share my feelings on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as a whole, but let's get into this week's episode of Masked Singer. After being a mask, Tone Loc did Wild Thing, which was it's a signature song, which was awesome to hear. And, I mean, look, I love Taraji P. Henson. Actually, that reminds me. Because, I mean, you would know her from movies like Hidden Figures. Let's see. She also did, let's see, what else did she do? Curious Case of Benjamin Button. She was in The Karate Kid. I think she was the mom. Larry Crown. Think Like a Man. What Men Want, which was the was the female equivalent of What Women Want, starring Mel Gibson. You know, that was actually a movie I never got to see. I never got to see What Women Want, and I never got to see What Men Want. I never saw either one of those movies. Yeah. Also, she was in Ralph Breaks the Internet. She was on Hot Ones once, and she tapped out. I remember that happening. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, how old is Taraji P? Actually, hold on. How old is she? Let's look up something real fast. 55. Oh. Nah. I ain't gonna do that. Yeah. Yeah, she was on TV a lot too. She was in Sister Sister and Saved by the Bell, The New Class. Cool. What else did she do? Oh, okay. Wait, she was in music videos too? No wonder why she was on. No wonder why she sounds so good on The Masked Singer. Okay, that's cool. And Taraji P. Henson's awesome. We like her. But yeah, the last night's episode of The Masked Singer was great. It was fun seeing like feeling all '90s nostalgia for again, because that was my time. And Clueless, again, it was funny. Um, I forget what year it was, but I wound up seeing Clueless up at Cuca Lake with my mom and dad, and we were just so. It's a good movie. It is. Clueless is actually a really great movie, but if you look at it now, it's just so crazy how like young everybody was. I mean, and the cast is awesome. Alicia Silverstone, Paul Rudd, the late Brittany Murphy, Wallace Shawn, Donald Faison, like I can keep going. I totally just looked it up who was in the cast, I forgot. But yeah, man. Um um yeah. Clueless Night's awesome. Clueless is a good movie. Actually, what's Clueless' score on Rotten Tomatoes? I forget. It can't be bad, right? Oh, 82. Cool. All right then. I hope you like this video. Like this on our YouTube channel, on social media. As always, I'm very humble. This video for all you guys watching. Jordan. Anyway, have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Thursday. Remember, if you guys want to talk to us, we get a little always back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.